Welcome to my Primary Languages CPD Series Part 14, Spanish Phonics and Pronunciation, Consonant Sounds. My name is Claire Seckham and I'm a languages teacher and independent consultant. You can find out more about what I have to say about primary languages on my blog, and the URL is here. Any resources that I show you, you'll be able to find on my website, which is called Lightbulb Languages. So our big question is, which consonants sound significantly different in Spanish compared to English? In the primary classroom, we usually focus on the 5 vowels and 9 consonant sounds. The finer nuances of some of the other consonants, such as the letter D, can be worked on in secondary. In this video, we'll be looking at and practicing the consonants which come up frequently and are commonly worked on in Key Stage 2. To get the most out of this phonics and pronunciation video, look out for this pause button. You can stop the video, practice the words, and then click play again to listen to the correct pronunciation. I would also recommend watching the video more than once in order to embed your learning and practice. Let's start with silent letters. Spanish has one main silent letter, the H. It's silent when at the beginning of words and when in the middle. An exception is the digraph ch sound, where the H blends with the C to create a different sound. This sound features in the first Spanish word that children usually learn, hola. Try these words with the silent H. Pause the video and try the words out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13. Some words are written identically to English, but this doesn't mean that they sound the same. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Hasta, hotel, cohete, alcohol. Let's look next at unique letters. The Spanish alphabet has 27 letters, the 26 of the English alphabet plus the ñ. The tilde on the top makes all the difference. It's an important letter to Spaniards as it's in the name of their country and their language, España and Español. It's very unusual for the ñ to begin a word. Try these words with the ñ sound. Pause the video and try the words out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Niño, otoño, muñeca, piña. B and V are pronounced more or less the same in Spanish, and for the purpose of Key Stage 2 children, they are both pronounced as a B. In the alphabet, these letters are B and V, but because of their identical sound, they are referred to in Spain often as B alta, or tall B, and B baja, low B. Spanish children often get the letters mixed up when they are learning to write and spell. Pause the video and try these words with the B sound out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13, and also so far in this video. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Vaca, volcán, Bolivia, viña. In English, we write the th sound with a th. In Spanish, the th sound can be written 3 ways. C plus an E makes a th sound. C plus an I makes the thi sound. And a Z by itself makes the th sound. Children will meet these 3 sounds when they learn to count to 10. Cero is 0, 5 is cinco, and 10 is 10. In American Spanish, CE, CI and Z are usually pronounced as an S sound. This difference in pronunciation of the consonants is referred to as ceseo and ceceo. In the UK, we usually teach European Spanish, and so it's advisable to pronounce all of these consonants as th. Pause the video and try these words out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13 and those practiced so far in this video. Remember that when a Spanish word looks like an English word, it's unlikely that they will sound the same. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Once, cine, Ibiza, zapato. Next we'll look at the GE, GI and J sound. This is the one sound in Spanish that is difficult to exemplify for English speakers, as we have no letters or sounds that we can use to represent it in writing. It is the х sound, and in the International Phonetic Alphabet it's represented with an X. The nearest we have to being able to explain it in English is the ch sound in the Scottish word loch. To make the sound, you raise the back of your tongue to your soft palate, leaving a very small gap between them. Then you force air through that small gap. Children in Key Stage 2 come across this sound quite early on when they are learning the colours. It's in rojo and naranja. Pause the video and try these words with the ch sound out loud. Remember all the sounds and the rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13 and those practiced so far in this video. Remember that when a Spanish word looks like an English word, it's unlikely that they're going to sound the same. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Ángel, magia, conejo, jamón. Until 1994, double L was a separate letter of the alphabet in Spanish, which had its own section of the dictionary. In 1994, it lost its own section of the dictionary, with all the words beginning with double L being alphabetized into the other L's, and then in 2010 it lost its status as a separate letter of the alphabet. It has a different sound to a single L and makes a y sound. Children meet it early on in me llamo, I am called. Pause the video and try these y words out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13, and also those practiced so far in this video. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Botella, cebolla, llave, llamas. In English, a Q and a U makes a qu sound. If we want to make a qu sound in Spanish, we need to use a C and a U. In Spanish, a Q and a U makes a k sound, like a letter K. Pause the video and try these k words out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you practiced in videos 12 and 13 and those practiced so far in this video. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Queso, esquí, química, equipo. Finally, the Spanish R sounds. There are two R sounds in Spanish, a single R sound and the rolled R sound. A single R at the beginning of a word or a double R in the middle of a word are the rolled R. A single R in the middle of a word or on the end of a word is a single R. To make the Spanish R sound, you flick the tip of your tongue off the bumpy ridge behind your top front teeth. So for the rolled R, we make the sound R. For the single R, R, R. Pause the video and try these words with the R sound out loud. Remember all the sounds and rules that you've practiced in videos 12 and 13 and those practiced so far in this video. When you've practiced, click play again to hear the pronunciation and practice it again if you want to. Arroz, regalo, araña, hablar. We will delve further into primary languages in the next videos.